In the remote village of Ravenswood, nestled deep within a dense forest, there was an old, decrepit mansion that no one dared to enter. The mansion, known as Blackwood Manor, had been abandoned for decades. The villagers whispered about its dark past, speaking of strange occurrences and disappearances that had plagued the house for over a century. Despite these warnings, the allure of uncovering the manor's secrets was too strong for some. One crisp autumn evening, a group of friends decided to investigate the manor. Sarah, Jack, Emily, and Tom were thrill-seekers, always looking for their next adventure. Armed with flashlights, cameras, and a Ouija board, they approached the towering, ivy-covered mansion. The iron gate creaked loudly as they pushed it open, the sound echoing through the silent night. As they stepped inside, the air grew colder, and a feeling of unease settled over them. The grand foyer, once elegant and opulent, was now filled with dust and cobwebs. The chandelier hung precariously, its crystals clinking together softly in the draft. The friends split up to explore the house, agreeing to meet back in the foyer in an hour. Sarah and Jack ventured into the library, where rows of old, leather-bound books lined the shelves. They found a dusty journal on a desk and began to read. The journal belonged to the last owner of the manor, Henry Blackwood, who wrote about strange voices he heard at night and shadows that moved on their own. As they read, they heard faint whispers around them, growing louder and more insistent. Jack tried to dismiss it as the wind, but Sarah wasn't so sure. Meanwhile, Emily and Tom explored the basement. The air was damp and musty, and the faint smell of decay lingered. They found old trunks filled with antique clothes and broken furniture. As they rummaged through the items, Emily found a small, locked box. She felt a strong urge to open it, but decided to take it back upstairs instead. Just as they turned to leave, they heard footsteps behind them. They spun around, but no one was there. The hour passed quickly, and the friends reconvened in the foyer. Sarah and Jack shared what they had read, while Emily showed them the locked box. They decided to use the Ouija board to try and communicate with the spirits of Blackwood Manor. They sat in a circle, placed their fingers on the planchette, and began to ask questions. "Is anyone here with us?" Sarah asked. The planchette moved slowly to yes. "What do you want?" Jack asked. The planchette spelled out help. "Who are you?" Emily asked. The response came quickly, Henry. The friends felt a chill run down their spines. They asked how they could help, and the board spelled out box. Emily placed the locked box on the floor in front of them. Suddenly, the temperature in the room dropped dramatically, and they heard a low growl. The planchette moved violently, spelling out danger. Panicking, Tom grabbed the box and tried to force it open. The whispers grew louder, and shadows danced on the walls. With one final effort, Tom pried the box open. Inside, they found a small, ornate key. Desperately, they searched the room, finding a hidden door behind a large tapestry. The key fit perfectly, and they unlocked the door. In the attic, they found an old trunk with the same intricate designs as the box. They unlocked it with the key, and a blinding light filled the room. The shadowy figure let out a piercing scream and dissolved into the air. The light faded, leaving the friends shaken but unharmed. They quickly left Blackwood Manor, vowing never to return. As they walked back to the village, they couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched. The whispers of Ravenswood had warned them, but curiosity had led them into the darkness. They had survived, but they knew that the shadows of Blackwood Manor would forever haunt their dreams.